It's the story of Mark Makowski, one of the very first rogues we ever featured, and probably our most prolific offender. A man who called himself a locksmith to catch people at their most vulnerable, and so brazen he even had the words rogue trader flashed up on his mobile phone. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Sit yourself down. Let me reacquaint you and Dan with the story so far. Are you sitting comfortably? Yeah. Then we can begin. Back in 2002, we'd started receiving complaints about a number of companies Makowski was running. So we got ourselves some houses, some stooges, secret cameras, and of course an expert. And then we locked ourselves out. Oh dear, haven't we been here before? Locked out. Oh man, look at that. What's wrong? So good, would you do that now?
No.
You have a woman's legs.
Got nice legs, mate. Come on.
We told Makowski's men we'd left our keys inside. Now, a proper locksmith would have just let us in with a little skill. No fuss, no mess, and no need to replace locks. But these boys had their own very special way of doing things. You see, that is the Makowski preferred method of locksmithery. Real locksmiths don't do it like that. They try and cause as little damage as possible by picking or slipping the lock, but not these guys.
These guys like drilling and hammering.
Uh-huh. Yes, when Makowski or his men worked on a door, it often needed new locks. Customers had no choice but to replace them at extortionate prices. It was the key to Makowski's operation, and he didn't care who he ripped off.
The only thing is to open 2 locks. Obviously, I've got to charge you a little bit more because there's 2 locks to open.
Makowski himself came out to let our elderly lady in. He'd earlier quoted her just over 50 quid.
Oh, there we go.
The final total, almost 10 times more.
470.70 with the VAT altogether.
It's a bit different to when he said £50.
Cue our first little chat with Mr. Makowski at his shop headquarters in Hertfordshire. Yep. Do you know how much one of these should cost?
I don't know really.
Because we reckon they're worth about 6 quid. But you charge us 90 quid for it when you came round to our place, your company.
Private property.
And this one was 17 quid. And you charge us 90 quid for that one.
Then what? More complaints?
Yeah, shed loads. But now he was advertising himself as seen on TV.
It's been cheeky, wasn't it?
You don't want to poke the tiger. He just wouldn't stop drilling. So in 2003, we went after him again.
Now repeat after me. When I'm drilling, I'm making a killing!
When I'm drilling, I'm making a killing!
Oh, here we go. We're drilling.
Despite us featuring Makowski and his men a second time, he showed no signs of giving up.
I can't believe this guy. What the devil is he drilling there?
Just 4 days later, he changed the name of the company to Phoenix Locksmiths. Even after we showed Trading Standards our evidence and they'd successfully prosecuted, he still wouldn't stop ripping off customers. So, fast forward to 2005 and yet another Makowski appearance on Watchdog.
It may well need a new lock once it's open.
Yeah, of course it will. You've just drilled straight through it. This time he'd heroically taken £800 from a pensioner. A blind pensioner. Nice touch.
It was a cold winter night and I couldn't be left on the doorstep. I think it's quite disgraceful. £800 for an hour's work.
The complaints just kept on coming. All the while he was filling his pockets with other people's money. So, we had another go in 2006. This is like the 3rd TV appearance?
No,
4th,
about
5th?
the 6th.
The 6th TV appearance, your 2nd court appearance.
You're the one that keeps following me, so maybe you like me.
But you know what I do.
You must like me.
You know what I do.
You keep following me.
Well, I mean,
I'm not following you.
No, but you know what we do.
If
We
you fancy a date, why didn't you phone me up?
Well,
You might get lucky.
It's a really attractive proposition. It seemed Makowski thought he was untouchable. He even boasted about the money he was making. Business is good, is it for you?
Okay, yeah. I'll certainly be earning more than you will.
How much do you earn every year then?
Oh, a lot more than you do.
Mark will be seeing you again soon,
See you later.
it looks like. All right, mate. But he offered me a date. Which I declined, leaving Makowski more time to do what he does best, conning customers out of hundreds of pounds and making himself a fortune. Could he really continue to get away with it? perhaps.